After months of negotiations, the U.S. and Iran are at a deadlock over removing Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps from the Foreign Terrorist Organization list.
The IRGC has American blood on its hands, and there's no good reason for the United States to even consider lifting this FTO designation.
Middle East expert Eli Konim says bipartisan support on Capitol Hill is building to keep that designation in place.
You're hearing from many, both Democrat and Republican members of Congress, who have voiced their concern to the Biden administration that there's no good reason to lift that FTO designation.
Even if that stipulation remains and the deal is signed, concern is growing that it will pave the way to nuclear proliferation in the Middle East.
The Saudis already have agreements with the Pakistanis. They funded the Pakistani nuclear project, and they are ready to procure nuclear weapons the moment this agreement is signed, and they understand that Iran is moving towards nuclear capabilities. So what we will see is proliferation of nuclear capabilities all over the Middle East.
Avivi also told CBN News the agreement would have global implications.
This is not talking about threat in the Middle East. This is a whole new globe. It's a whole new world. It's a threat for humanity. And therefore, I cannot understand why the European Union and this current US government is pushing towards enabling this vicious regime who calls America the big Satan and calls Israel the little Satan. Let them have nuclear capabilities.
As it stands, the nuclear agreement also promises sanctions relief that would release nearly $100 billion to the Iranian regime. Avivi and others believe the money would not only fund Iranian partners in the region, like Hezbollah and others, it could also reach allies closer to the U.S., like Venezuela, which Avivi calls Iran's Cuba. Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.